Good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. I figured to go ahead and do another Wednesday night live. Have an open chat for tonight. So when everybody gets here, I should be here. Oh, we're having troubles with my other location. So let me go ahead and close that one out. Let me remove that one. Make sure I did the correct one. I gotta make sure that the YouTube side is on silent, which is good.
Yep.
So I have no echoing.
Just me.
Oh, nobody's in the chat yet? Where is everyone?
No, it's just me.
Yeah. Everybody still must be eating their dinner late tonight.
Right?
Being a Wednesday night.
Well, did you want to go put this food away?
Oh yeah, I can put the food away. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on the chat for me.
This one's mine.
Okay. So I got breakfast and lunch for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Which was the intended plan.
Hi, Grace. Hello, Grace. It's good to see you in. Jason will be right back.
Back.
Grace popped in.
Hi, Grace. How you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. I kind of like rearrange my computer because I got a surprise going on over here later on. Doing a little bit of construction and deconstruction right now and putting it together here in the next few days. And yeah, well, welcome in, Grace. Thank you for showing up this evening. Hoping everybody had a wonderful week. For me, we've had a pretty good day hunting with J&J. Good evening.
Hi, J&J.
And let's see, hopefully I picked up another person today or two. If they can subscribe, it'd be wonderful. And like and share. So J&J, how did your week go? Hope it went well. Let's see. And there's Mr. Blake.
Hi,
how
Blake.
You doing?
Hi, Blake.
Looks like everybody's chiming in now. Thank you for coming in this evening. We actually had a pretty good day. I haven't had a chance to upload my videos and my photos yet. So I'll probably be doing that throughout the week as well. Didn't get a whole lot of videoing done this weekend. I've been doing the walls in here, trying to get my shop a little bit more organized. I did buy some stuff for the wall so I can get that done. So I can have a proper workbench, proper storage on the wall, so I can get a lot of my stuff out of boxes and out of tubs and put it up on the wall. So that'll help clean it up, and then I can get the other side of the shop done, and then I can get the tool room done.
Not necessarily in that order.
Yeah, but it'll help. And then the mouse hunt will continue. Well, I haven't even shared this out yet. So, geez, how awful of me. I haven't shared it out yet.
What?
Oh, I haven't shared anything out yet. What a bummer. Wow. Give me a few moments here. If it will let me. Come on, phone. Oh, the storm work? Oh, from the hurricane? So yeah, I actually went down there in the Georgia area. I'll get those folks taken care of. Yeah, I was on the phone a little bit earlier with an old friend of mine from Arizona. He's thinking about purchasing some some land out here on the lake, and that's as far as I'm going to go with that one, unless he wants to chime in and talk about it. But he's a big-time fisherman, and he loves.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. How you doing? Sorry, I wasn't keeping my eyes up on there. Hi, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia.
My phone is not letting me get in here. Give me a moment here. Yeah, it was actually a beautiful morning. We were actually driving with the windows down this morning because it was beautiful out. I think we had 65-degree weather this morning, which was awesome. Yeah, and my phone will not let me bring up my channel, and I have no idea why. That is so weird. Hey,
Shh.
I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, well, if everybody's wondering, you can also catch me on Rumble. I have been uploading older videos up on Rumble. And yes, I have been getting views on Rumble. So thank you for all those who do YouTube and Rumble. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. And also, thank you for everybody who has helped me get to 200 subscribers. I appreciate it a lot, believe it or not. I really do. Love all you guys out there. Yeah, and Colin's down here in the bottom of the chat.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hi,
I think
Colin.
we'll let him sit there and stew for a little while he's doing a dance. Okay.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Hey, Colin.
How you
Hi,
guys
Jenny.
doing?
My phone is not letting me
Jenny's
share.
right there, as per usual.
Hi, Jenny. Doing better today?
Hello.
They're asking how you're feeling, hon.
Yes.
They're asking how you're feeling.
Well,
No.
maybe it scares you in the Dollar Tree, and I was very lightheaded.
Due to the medication that she's on, because I can't drive right now.
Oh,
Oh.
So we're probably between a rock and a hard place, but yeah, that is
Yeah.
what it is. Hey, how you doing, J2?
Mr. Out of Gum, how you doing?
I
Good to
am
see ya.
so. Hey, Jay, how you doing? I so want to send him a case of Orbit's gum or something.
Double Mint
Double mint would be good too. Yeah.
or Hubba Bubble.
Bubba Hubba, and all that stuff. Or there's
Get these out here.
bazooka. That's what he needs.
Oh, Bazooka. Okay, yeah.
Bazooka.
I remember that.
Bazooka would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Love bazooka. Cecilia says hi, Jenny.
Get these out now.
Oh, I have some interesting thing that happened to me today.
Ooh, what's that?
I was looking at one of my skillets that I was cleaning up. I happened to turn it over, and I was like, "Huh, I wonder what this actually is." Because it's a size 10 skillet. I ran it through the self-cleaning aisle, so that's why it looks so good. What it does, it turns out it was something really interesting. Can you make me big? I got to. It's kind of hard to show.
I'm having issues with my mouse and my wires.
You got your wires crossed?
No, they're in the way. I had to turn the that way.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to see the wall yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep that little secretive for about a week.
Okay.
Okay, let me. I said, there we go. It's actually responding this week. That's past 2 weeks. I was having troubles. No, I still can't read it.
Okay. It's Wagner. It's a Wagner ware.
Wagner?
Yeah. This little portion right here is hard to read, but it does say Wagner ware. There's the
Cool.
W. There's the W right there.
AR Patriot Nation, welcome to the channel.
Yeah, but it's a number 10 Wagner. And some of the best centerpieces I've ever seen. I was going to reseason it, and it's going to be good to go, and it's going to be good. So, yay! Thank you for letting me show you that. That was my one thing that happened that was really cool today. Besides my wife loving me, that's beside the point. But that's oh, sorry. Make that two things that came really interesting today. Cookie came to see me today.
Cookie.
Dale.
Oh, okay.
He stopped in for a while. So that was cool to meet up with him finally.
Yeah.
He's actually looking pretty good. I mean, even though with his issues, he's doing pretty good. He knows.
Hi, Mandy, from all the way across the world.
Hi, Mandy.
Andy, we love you. No, I haven't been to any garage sales. I haven't even been out of the house, except for I did go to the backyard and back. This cast iron came from, was it a yard sale probably about 6 years ago. Because all we saw was the number 10 on it. It was actually, I think we picked it up for $10. Some lady pulled it off her wall. So we were looking for cast iron. We paid $10 for it.
Not bad.
For a Wagner, it's worth about 80. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
not bad. And it cooks like a dream on there. Just, a little bit more reseasoning, and it'll be fine. Way to go. So, yay. Now, when you guys cook with cast iron, what
Yes.
do you use? Do you let it, if it's seasoned properly, you don't need to use a lot of anything to keep it from sticking, understandably.
Honestly,
Just what we add for flavor.
this is what we have for flavor. And when I clean, I always just put a little bit of olive oil on there, wipe it in there, or on there, and then get all the excess of it off, and then I just let it cool off.
I've got a little bit of rapeseed oil that I've been using for reseasoning. I'm not a fan of olive oil because of flavor. I'm not a fan of the taste.
Oh.
But
Yeah, no problem.
bacon grease is just amazing. If you want to just throw some bacon grease in there.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Bacon grease
you know,
does wonders.
you can actually go and buy a square of lard.
Lard works good too.
It's extremely cheap, and you don't need a whole lot.
Just a titch. Literally a light coating, and you bake it to about 400 for about an hour or so. You're good.
Yeah, and like I said, and when you wash your cast iron, heat it up. Once
yeah.
you need hot water, if anything is sticking in there, put a little bit of hot water in there with the lid, real quick. It'll steam in about 30 seconds. You carry it over to the sink. You rinse it clean. Carry it back over to the stove. Let it
And
heat
warm it
back
up.
up for about a minute, 2 minutes. A little bit of your choice of seasoning, and put it on there.
You can
And
go with
Wipe it in there.
traditional
set it
cast
off the
iron
side.
seasoning or whatever you want to choose. Whatever your preferred method is. I've seen a guy actually used a heat gun.
A what?
Heat gun.
It doesn't get it hot enough.
Just enough to evaporate the moisture. It does.
Yeah.
It's all it needs to do.
No, you stand there.
So how is everybody in chat doing?
Looks like everybody looks like they're hopefully doing okay.
My mom
Yeah,
has
I
bacon
just
grease
talked to,
older than me.
Was that, honey?
My mom has bacon grease older than me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually got to talk to an old friend today just before the live stream.
Okay.
So my live stream got a little bit cut short for getting the message out, but it was worth the call.
Mhm.
And he's thinking about moving out here, where I'm at,
Where's he from?
Arizona as well.
Mm.
Says he's been looking at a piece of property out here on a lake. No, you see,
That's cool.
oh yeah, and it'll only be about an hour away from me.
That's
Actually,
even better.
Oh yeah.
I noticed a lot of people in the Midwest usually don't tell you how many miles it is. So is how long it takes you to get to a certain point.
Oh, in Texas, no, we go by 2 days.
Well, in Iowa, we go by how long it's going to take you to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping he makes the drive out here, checks out the piece of property before he does fork over money for it, though. I really do.
Mm.
I'd hate to see him,
Move.
buying the place,
Move.
and the pictures
Get
were
back.
doctored up.
Right. Oh, did you see what Cecilia said about going to the butcher for lard?
Right?
Oh yeah,
Hey, listener, how you doing?
yeah. So all you have to do is save your bacon renderings. Just put it in a little crock. You can
Or a
get
mason jar.
little
We,
mason
we,
jar,
we use
scrape it out.
we use ours a lot. I try not to save any of the hamburger grease or anything like that.
No.
Ew.
That's tallow. That's different.
Yeah.
Muting.
It's Victoria. She's here. She can't hear you.
Okay.
Sorry. She had a little bit of a coughing fit, so.
No, I've been trying to come up with ideas for the grilled cheese challenge, which is coming up.
Oh, like this?
What do you think of a triple decker?
A trickle decker.
Mhm.
Oh, for the grilled cheese sandwich challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that.
A piece of bread, cheese, bread, more cheese, another piece of bread.
Well, it's gonna be hard to get this one in the center toasted.
No, you toast it once, like you normally would a regular one, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of carbohydrates.
Then you toast the bread by itself on its own on one side, then throw it on top of the next piece, and so forth. So you're toasting it. You're just going to take, but you can use different types of cheeses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It will be very cheesy. That will be sure. Sort of like the quarter pounder with just cheese, grilled
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I would think of is what would you go? I would have to have a big bowl of tomato soup with that or something, whatever people prefer, I guess. But for something that thick, you're going to need something to dip it in. Because otherwise it's going to be too cheesy.
I dip, you dip, we dip.
Exactly. When you dip,
By the way, we have 10 wonderful people in here. Thank you for that this evening, especially so quickly. I do appreciate everybody. I really do.
Definitely Cecilia, but it's grilled cheese. I mean, come on, it's comfort food.
Well, you know how you get carbs, right?
You just eat the cheese.
No, you get tortillas instead.
Tortillas are carbs. Where do you get that?
No, less carbs.
So what's wrong with that? If you do a carb restriction for a couple days prior, you're making up for lost carbs.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm sorry, I am eating pizza, so I've got a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of carbs right there. Yeah.
Hey, pepperoni and supreme.
Yeah, I think I just had a taco and 2 burritos. And yes, it's from Taco Bell. That's the only place that's open in the evenings for Hispanic food, even though it's not real Hispanic food.
I don't really go for. I mean, when I go tacos, I do like the hard shell, meat only. But when I do burritos, well, I do get some breakfast burritos from McDonald's. Sometimes, most of the time, I prefer them from Taco John's. The breakfast burrito, the meat and potato burrito from Taco John's, is just amazing.
We don't have one of those.
We don't have one of those. Like I said, we're extremely limited with our
Restaurants.
restaurants.
That's too bad. I wish I would have got you into one of those because they weigh about a pound. They're like freaking huge, but they taste so freaking good. I can eat one and I'll be full till noon. Easy. Hey, Ghost.
Ghost, how you doing this evening?
Hi, Ghost.
Behave, dog. Like I said, we're getting everybody coming in this evening. Thank you much.
You're up to 11.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I have actually enjoyed the boost, confident wise, and emotional boost from this last week, especially with all the views I've been getting. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it.
And by the way, I liked your little short live this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't able to read the chat, unfortunately, because I was on my phone.
I was one of the first ones to pop in.
Yeah.
We just wanted to know if we had decent Wi-Fi out there.
Yeah, well, not Wi-Fi.
That's what you said. I was there for that.
I didn't know how bad it was going to be.
It was a little pixelated, but that was about it.
That's probably only when I was moving quickly.
Right.
I assume that's when it happened. Yeah. So if I'm stationary, and I can do a live from there when we go camping next month. I'll probably do that on a Wednesday. Maybe the Monday night. Excuse me.
On
Got the
another
tasting
note,
ring.
Dale
That's
is
okay,
going to be
Ghost.
joining Jenny and me for my birthday dinner lunch in Des Moines on Friday.
Yeah, like I said, the meds are kicking Ghost butt. So
And
that's
Jenny's
okay.
meds are kicking her butt. She's having to keep Band-Aids around. She's not used to that.
Your boo-boo kit? Your
Well-
biggest boo-boo kit yet?
Just a regular straight box of Band-Aids.
Oh, okay.
Because she's dinged her shin once and something else. I can't remember what it was. But she's at least got 2 Band-Aids on.
Yeah.
When I first started taking blood thinners for my heart, I had to deal with that, but my body got accustomed to them,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't bleed as much anymore. They actually have trouble getting blood out of me even though I'm fully hydrated. So go figure.
Well, anyways, the we checked the campsites this morning. Actually, the ones we couldn't get into were the little cabins because they did have a coded lock on them, so we couldn't go in there and check them out. It would have been nice.
Or the bathroom
Was there
Um,
windows?
Yeah,
with curtains.
with
Couldn't
curtains.
see- Oh, okay. So
Uh-huh.
you couldn't see inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did go into one of the screened rooms because you can go into those.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's just basically just a shelter to get out of rain, but you're still open to the elements because it's just a screened-in room.
It'd be great when it was warmer weather and not really raining too much.
Yeah.
It'd be a good place to hang out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's wonderful. It's right there along the edge of the lake. Some of them are. I did get some nice pictures of the of one of the day use areas.
How much was the cabins running?
I think it was-
55 for the
I think
cabin.
55 night for a cabin.
That's not
There's
bad.
no bed. There's no bed. You have to bring your own sleeping stuff.
Is there a frame or is it just a?
No, there's no bed whatsoever. The only thing that's going to be in there is going to be a picnic table
And an air conditioner.
and an air conditioner and stuff to hang stuff on the walls.
And a
on the
toilet.
shelf. No, there's no toilets in those.
In the cabin, there's a toilet but no showers.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah,
I look forward to seeing the pictures.
yeah, yeah. We went and did the drive. I kept the camera on the dash as we're driving around the park, so it is going to be a little bit of a longer video. But yeah, you'll be able to get to see how green it's greened up within the last week. It has greened up significantly, even with that 3/4 of an inch of rain. So yeah, we're doing okay. We just need more rain so we can get rid of that burn ban, so we can at least have a fire at our campsite when we do go camping. Yeah, like I
They're
said,
going with the tent, correct?
yeah, we're gonna.
We bought a tent
Yeah, we
today.
actually bought a tent today.
How much did that run you?
200.
200.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's huge.
We got a Cabela's one.
It is a big tent. It was at 12 by 14, 12 by 16, something like that.
Mhm.
It is a cabin tent. Unfortunately, we could not get a hold of the core tent, so we did go with a 3 Seasons from Ozark Trails. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna test that out.
Make sure you re-waterproof it just to be on the safe
Yeah,
side.
we actually bought the cans for that too. So.
Okay. Actually, that's a good video on itself, re-waterproofing a tent.
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically you're Scotch guarding the tent. Is basically what you're doing.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I bought with Scotch Guard.
I prefer Scotch Guard over anything else.
Yeah.
Though silicone spray does work in a pinch, but not as good as Scotch Guard.
Right.
I've used both.
They can see you. They can see you.
Oh no,
You know,
Jenny had pulmonary edema on Monday episode on Monday. Cecilia, you missed that. I did a special live on Monday about it. I'm sorry you did not get the information. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen you until now.
Yeah. So unfortunately, when you went live, I was already on with Reef Robber co-hosting for him that night.
Well, I normally wouldn't, but this was a special reason.
Yeah.
But you already know that.
Yeah.
And I apologize right now for blowing up your phone and your Instagram. And
Oh no, it's all good.
It's all right.
I needed somebody to talk to. But she's doing okay. She's just had a couple blood clots, and they got her on blood thinners, and she's doing okay. She's not better, but she's getting slowly better.
Is the pain easing?
You got to ask the source.
I
not
don't.
me.
I would like her not to be in pain.
Molly had a question for you.
Sure.
Mo- Go for it, Molly. Ask the question.
Is the pain easing up?
It's almost
In my
time for a
chest,
set.
yes, in my leg, not so much.
But the one in the chest is the more important one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little
Hey,
better. I
hey.
can breathe easier
We
now.
weren't talking about you. Go sit down.
Well, I hate
That's-
that you're in pain.
Me too. But that's what you want to know. There we go.
Sit.
That's okay, Cecilia. You are not going to catch the one on Monday because it was just a last minute thing.
A pop up.
Yeah,
I
because
did a 5-minute pop-up live this morning as well. Just
yeah,
like
so it was something because I had to get some stuff off my chest because I was worried about Jenny and I've been blowing up their phones all that day due to circumstances, and so I just needed to talk.
There's Rob. What you doing, Rob?
Hey, Rob. But it was cool that I got to see Dale today.
Yeah.
Cookie. He popped in, so yay. We hung out for about an hour to 45 minutes until they decided to fix our driveway. The city would put in the what are they called? McG internet Wi-Fi deal that's been being built here.
Mhm.
They run it through near the curb down by the end of our property, and they broke out part of our driveway in order to put it in. So they put in new cement today. So
That's
yay!
awesome.
Now our driveway is complete. But that's was something interesting. Things that happened today, and that and finding out one of our really good skillets is Wagner. I would have preferred Griswold, but I'm okay with Wagner.
I was making sure it wasn't a big rat in the laundry room.
Nope.
Then you're going to have to break out the air rifle if it was a rat.
Oh yeah, no, it would go dark and silent for a few minutes.
Right.
Now, would you have used a pump one, or would you use a CO2?
No,
CO2.
the PCP,
I don't know what those words
pre-charged
are.
pneumatic.
Oh, okay.
It's ready. It's
not my.
always ready to go.
Okay,
You actually have to keep them pressurized.
okay. I've seen the ones where they have everything set, and then to the last second you gotta pop it, and
Yeah.
then it sets
No,
it that way.
I don't have one. I don't have one of those. I wish I could have kept that one.
But
I'm
I've seen
actually-
them. I don't know anything about them though.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for one for myself. Actually, I'm actually looking for. I want the Daisy 790 power line, but they also let's see when Smith and Wesson owned it, it was the 79G,
Mhm.
which are actually older than the Daisies because Daisy bought that model from
Right.
Smith and Wesson and dubbed it the Powerline 790. But They said the one from Daisy had a real nice trigger on it. I mean, it was like don't sneeze.
Well, I was telling you about the Crossman that I got, right? That Ian is in possession
Yeah.
of. It has one of the hardest pull triggers I've ever seen.
Yeah, that one I don't know if that one is adjustable or not.
I
You're
wouldn't
probably
know
gonna
even
have to
how to do it, even if I,
You're gonna have to go online. You're gonna have to go online and see if there is. Honestly, I don't know if they have it on there or not because
right?
I have never messed with any of those, or even the older ones.
Oh my gosh!
Those are also known as the American Classic.
No, Rob's insurance company won't cover his surgeries.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Why won't they cover them?
Really, Cecilia? Oh, so he got the Maverick Compact in 22.
What is that?
It's the little baby of the FX Impact. It's a little bit smaller, not quite as powerful as the Impact. It's just a little bit lower.
I don't understand what you're going. So that's why I'm
Well,
going.
that's the make and model.
Okay,
Is going to be the Maverick.
I'm not familiar with those, but that's okay.
Yeah. You know what? I've got the Streamline, one of the first ones, and that thing is still just accurate as can be. Extremely efficient on air. Unfortunately, I can't do any upgrades with it because they never designed it to have the upgrades. Like the new Streamlines do, where you can actually put in you can upgrade for the what you call it, the what the word? Help me there, Ghost. The reservoir. Oh shoot. It's a blink to me right now. It's a chamber that's just below where it lets the air in to the chamber to push the pellet out. It's not part of the main reservoir where the air is actually stored. It actually puts it into a chamber at a lower pressure, so it gives it more volume of air, lower pressure, to help you lower consumed air. The Plano, that's it. Thank you, Ghost. I knew somebody would have that for me. Thank you. Like I said, I like that new Pantera. I can't afford that. To me, that would be a nice little platform for a squirrel gun. A little long, but yeah. Like I said, it shoots good. However, it does consume a lot of air. For me, I love the small bores. I got access to all the big bores, but I actually prefer the small bores. I like tinkering with them the most for some reason. And I don't know why. I love the CO2s. Those are a lot of fun. Like I said, but I'm really enjoying that Hatsan Jet 1. I really am. Now that I've figured out.
I'm not familiar with any of those, so
Yeah. Well, the ones you've seen in my most recent videos.
okay.
It is perfect for real short range pest control.
Right.
With a little bit lower power. I know everybody's all about the Notos, it generates all this power, but you're not going to go in the barn with the Notos and start poking holes up in the ceiling and walls, of a barn. So I wanted something right at that a 14 foot pound limit is where I really, really wanted it, and that one fit the bill to what I really need.
Okay.
For being indoors.
I did answer one of my questions about one of the pistol that I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
I had an idea about something, but whether you could make it have a longer stock added to it in order to make it shoot better, I guess.
Yeah, when you get the 3 points of contact, There is a custom builder out of California.
Well, I'm looking at the Crossman site. They actually have a kit.
Yeah, Craftsman does have a site, but like I said, that is the most expensive, cheap air gun that you can get.
Which is, I got it for free.
No, I meant the upgrades that you can do to it is almost endless. Especially if it's a CO2 one, because you can convert it to PCP with just a couple of modifications. You
That's a
can
$500 gun right there once you do that.
Yeah.
The one I have, well, we have here is the pump classic, the 177 classic.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Those things last for years and years and years. As long as you've got a little bit of pellet gun oil in there, a little drop every once in a while. No petroleum products at all.
Okay. So
What?
it's more silicone than it is based than it is
Yes,
oil
we
based.
use a silicone based. And I think I packed that stuff away. So I really
Yes,
can't
you
show
did. Nope.
But I use the Super Lube, and I use a food grade.
Okay.
Okay, because if you use a petroleum product, what you're doing is now you're creating a dieseling effect, and it can ignite. Because now you have fuel, now you have air, now you've just
Bacteria.
giant compression. Yes,
Okay.
not good.
I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can find that particular item I was talking about and see if I can find out some more information about it. Because apparently they have two different models that look exactly alike. But
There's 17722.
No. One of them, they're both 177s.
Okay.
I just got to figure out which 177 it is.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not too familiar with them, but I do know.
I'm going to find out. So be right back.
Like I said, I do know they make a stock for it so that you can turn it into a small carbine. Let's see. I have no idea where. Oh, there's. Watch out, Coco. I don't want to step on you. There they are. Hey, don't spill that. Those things are expensive. Real expensive. I'll show those off here in a few moments. I got the rim oil, and I found my pellet gun oil too. That I use. There's that one there, and then there's also the. I don't know where the other one is. No, I did send that with the gentleman who I did repair that.
What is that oil? Is that yours or mine?
This one's yours. That's your
Sewing machine oil. I don't want it. I don't know where to put it.
That'll work for other pieces that need to be worked on. Okay, let me catch up here on my chat here.
Oh, good night, Victoria.
Good night, Victoria. Yeah, like I said, do this here. So,
I should have had you grab dog food while you were up.
oh, well, I can still grab it right now. It doesn't matter. I'll keep them quiet. Keep them from climbing on us. Those little doggies don't get Taco Bell.
No, they don't.
It probably is better than some of that dog food that's out there. Well, anyways, again, this is the stuff that I use here. This is the silicone grease. I use the Super Lube here. And like I said, this is food grade. And yes, you are going to be paying a lot for it. This is the lube that I use, again, from Super Lube. This is what I use for my PCPs. For a pre-charged pneumatic. And then I'll use the standard pellet gun oil that you get in a little tube, or this stuff here. Okay. because if I can read it, and I don't know where my glasses are, so I can't get close to it. It's the Angel Thick Type lubrication spray maintaining oil. I just put one drop on the tip of the CO2 cartridge. And I do that about every other time I use my CO2. So, sorry guys, I'm doing some stuff here in the background, so I'm paying attention to this and moving around over here. She's not eating anything. She's feeding the dogs. They're
For
unfortunately
dinner.
It's dinner for them. Yeah, it's not like she's opening up a zebra cake
No, I don't have zebra cake.
or the Christmas cakes. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta check some notifications here real quick. Okay. Sorry guys, I got a lot going up on here. It's actually been a busy afternoon, evening. Oh, she's not had dinner yet. Just breakfast at 4:30 this morning. You were up before I was, Cecilia.
Go
Wow.
Go back.
I got to sleep in till 5:07 is when I actually crawled out of bed. I was up a little bit before then, but
Laid there in denial.
laid in denial, tried to go back to sleep. Yeah, it wasn't happening, so I got up. Made coffee, did my rounds. You know, they get up in the morning stuff that everybody has to do when they get up. Let's see. Let's go back here and we'll do that one there. Yes, I know I love to change my open chat. Where did everybody go? Did everybody fall asleep? We've had 11 people in here. Yeah, hopefully next week I will have my wall done here. I haven't decided if I really want to do a video on it because, yeah, you folks saw how messy my wall was before.
Right.
This is going to be far more organized. Yeah, see, she's been up for like 36 hours and yesterday, 3:30 and got up at 4:30.
Shh.
Yeah, I'm lucky to even get close to 6 hours before I start to hurt and I got to get up and move. And it takes me a good hour moving around before I get all loosened up and I can get stuff done. Oh yeah, by the way, Ghost, have you had a chance to start getting out now that the heat has subsided? Because I know he's waiting for the big heat to go away so he can get out and about again. I'd like to see some more videos coming from him. I know it's been a while from him. I'm going to go see if there was any coffee made. I will be right back. Honey, you have gone.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yay. I'm hoping there's coffee left.
Oh, she was going to make another pot.
No, she didn't, so I gotta make another one. So we have some iced coffee for tomorrow.
Love that iced
So let me go
coffee.
quickly make another pot here. It takes me a few moments.
Mm.
It takes a longest is actually putting the water in.
Hi, Bearded Eagle.
Here's an eagle. What's happening? Yes, I hope it's shoot an angel. That'll get to make it ice cream. This 1.2 gallons a minute suck. Add a faucet to the sink. Sorry, you guys cannot go outside without me being out there. I know our coyotes are due to show up again here shortly. I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, like I said, that 1.2 gallons a minute out of the faucet really suck.
Yeah, well,
So, what's going on there, Bearded Eagle? Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Ghost. I said, we need you to get better.
Okay, Mac, can I have my spot back?
You need to start making some of those duck calls.
Okay, sorry about that.
Watching those videos of him making those duck calls.
I was unable to acquire that particular air pistol.
Yeah.
But I did find another one that Ian picked up at the flea market last year. But I don't know. It's a C11.
Well,
Crossman C11.
go ahead. Look it up online, and we'll share the picture of it so we don't get dinged for it.
Okay, I'm on Crossman's website, which really
Yeah.
helps. I just got to find out where it is located at.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ghost. He doesn't have the shop anymore. Oh,
hmm.
If they still make them, I don't think. Okay, I think this
Yeah,
is it.
there.
Bearded Eagle says hi.
I'm not sure if I'm got the right one or not. But
Well, you probably have to go on the Google search to pull it up.
no, I'm on the website. I found it. They have
Yeah.
two of them. I just got to figure out which one it is. Well, this is what it looks like. Here, I'll give you here.
Yeah, like I said, Ghost, that fine art is wonderful. I hope you picked up several more people on your Instagram within the last week because I've been pushing that for you. Oh, okay, yeah. I got one behind me up on the wall that I'm hiding.
It's missing the mag.
No, you can go on the website and you can pick them up, or you can actually go to Pyramid Air and pick them up there.
And I'm trying to figure out how the freaking do you load them.
How to what?
Well, I don't know if it's got a barrel or not. How do you know?
By using a mirror and a flashlight?
Well, the one flashlight I needed, I misplaced. So
Yeah, you're not supposed to look directly into the barrel. That's why you use a mirror and a flashlight.
I think it might be missing a barrel. It's I could show you offline, but not right now.
Yeah.
When you shut down for that, right then I'll show you what I. But he picked it up at the Watch Your Flea Market a while back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Eagle, how you doing?
Those are perfectly nice. They're perfect for getting out in the backyard and shooting tins, as everybody says.
Getting up close and personal with rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks nice and everything. The handguard kind of slides out for you to insert the CO2.
Yeah. Yes.
And I did see on the website they do sell the clips, spare magazines as they call them.
Yeah.
But like $18.
Yeah, for $18, there should be 2 of them in there.
But this is like a $60 air pistol.
Yeah. It's just muscle memory and having fun in the backyard. That's exactly what it was designed to do, is have fun. Jared, good evening. How you doing? I remembered his name this time. So it takes me a while to put a name with a face.
Jarrett.
Actually, the name with
It's Jarrett with 2 T's.
It was Jarrett. Okay, yeah.
Like Jeff Jarrett.
I'll get there. I will get there.
Like the race car driver, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there, Ghost. Yeah. Even getting extra mags for my FX Streamline, it's still costly.
My mags for my 22 are about $20.
Yeah.
10 shot rounds.
For my FX air rifle, yeah, they're still up close to $60.
Now, what kind of rounds do you shoot out of that one?
I shoot the hello Wyatt, the hybrids, not the hybrids. I can't shoot hybrids out of it. They do work very well out of it, but I don't get the expansion. It just goes through. I also use the Hades, is the ones I actually use.
Mac wanted to say hi.
What's up, Mac? No, I use the Hades pellets in 16 grain, and those do the perfect job for what I need it to do.
I like my 22 that I use because it is a Marlin, but I use CCIs mostly.
Well, like I said, you can't shoot birds in a barn with that. You can't shoot that.
But you would not want to.
No. It's illegal to do that, by the way.
Blowgun I would use a blowgun or something like that with those. Something like that inside a barn. But
Yeah, that's enough to get those Zans to expand. Yeah, I actually have a couple of Zans in 177. So one of the air rifles in the future is probably going to be in another FX in 177.
what's the one that Zach Fowler has, that big dragon thing that can knock down trees?
Oh, the Dragon Claw?
Yeah, that's what
from,
you need.
That's actually Air Venturi's, the Seneca Dragon Claw.
You want
No,
one of those.
It's been one of those biggest sellers for like the last several years.
Would you want one if someone gave you one?
Yes, I would.
Because they're like over $1,000 at least.
No.
How much are they?
No. Funny you should ask.
Funny you should ask. He has a menu.
I got a blue shirt here somewhere. One of my folders. Okay, this is
$800 on Amazon.
how much?
8
Yeah.
plus shipping.
Do not get your air guns from Amazon, please. Do not.
It just happens to be the Dragon Claw. That's what
Yeah.
I was.
Do
Disgusting.
not go there to buy them. Do not.
I just wore the first one I pulled up.
Yeah.
They got the Air Gun Depot.
Air gun
Got
depot, yes. You can go to Air gun
They got
depot.
the Seneca
you can go to
Dragon Claw
Air.
2. That one is running 719.
Yeah, see, big difference.
But that's a different one too. It's not the 2. And I don't know what the difference is, but to be honest,
Yeah,
I don't,
if anybody wants to get started with the air guns, the Diana Chaser kit, perfect for beginners to start.
but it's a 50 cal, so
Yes, it is. No, the Giant Chaser you can get in 17722 is CO2 powered, one capsule.
He's talking about the one on screen.
Yeah. Like I said, for a beginner, don't get the Dragon Claw. You can upgrade into the PCPs a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, the Maverick, yes. Those are going to be pricey, yes.
The one
Yeah,
on
Rick got it,
Pyramid Killer,
24,000.
same price.
Ghost, you got a wonderful deal for that. Did you go through Utah Air Guns or did you go through Pyramid
Hey, Cliff.
or FX USA?
Hey,
Hi,
Wyatt.
Cliffy.
Wyatt's here too, so we'll say hi to Wyatt.
Hello, Wyatt.
Yes, another white.
Hi, Wyatt.
Oh, Ghost, did you see the video that Ton Jones put out this morning? He got the steel target at 1.17 miles with that new 308.
Air rifle?
Yes,
What's the record?
that is the record.
Holy cow! When did he do that?
It was posted this morning. He did one a couple of days ago. That was a little bit less. A couple of days ago, it was a little bit less. But he
Only got better each day. In other words,
yeah. This is just a from what I understand. I think it was just released, but this is the one he's been working on for a while because he does work for Air Force Air Guns. But the only person I know before
what
that
they
has
do
had
this at?
on a special range that belong to the optics that they're using for the that they actually put on the air rifle.
I would think something like the Great Salt Flats, somewhere that was open enough.
No, he went from hilltop to hilltop,
Oh,
so a little bit cleaner air. Trying to help with that. You know what? I have no idea. All I know is I could see a face from it through this spotting scope from 1.7 miles away. It looks like the steel target was 4 feet by 4 feet, as far as I know. What's up, Mr. Cliff? You gonna join us tonight? But yeah, and he did it in I think 4 or 5 shots. They had to walk him into it.
Hello, Chumley.
well, good. For that kind of thing, you need a decent spotter anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, he has several spotters, so they can actually see where it was splashing.
What do you
Before you
think
got
of
to the
Air
target.
Force air guns?
They are very, very, very good. It's
Well,
gonna
if
be
they
a
can do
single shot.
1.7 miles, why not?
Yeah, it's going to be a single shot. It is a consumer of air. It does consume a lot of air.
Now,
But
here's the
you're
weird
right.
question. Please
You
forgive
can
me. What
unshare.
would you use that for?
Hunting
Other
big
than
game.
probably obvious that I wouldn't use it for.
Yeah, deer.
Ram?
Yep.
I could see you using a ram and going from hilltop to hilltop. Maybe an
Yeah.
antelope.
Good night, Cecilia.
Good night, Cecilia.
Cecilia, or an elk, possibly. But deer's a little bit too close, I would think, for something that could do that powerful.
No, I mean, people shoot deer with 6.5 Creedmoor at 40 yards all the time.
Not in Iowa, we don't. That's illegal,
Well,
even
like I
with
said,
air rifles.
in most cases, if you look up online, a lot of shots are within that 50 to 150 yard range.
Well, I'm just thinking about how powerful it is. That would be too much, even for an air rifle. Doesn't matter for shooting the game that we're talking about.
Yeah,
You
like
don't
I
want to
said,
destroy the meat.
no,
you know?
actually, those faster rounds I think destroy more meat on the animals than muzzle loaders.
I still want to get a muzzle loader.
Yeah.
But
Like I said,
that's-
these air guns now are the same power as muzzle loaders now.
So they caught up with Lewis and Clark.
Right.
Technically, yes, because Lewis and Clark did have an air rifle that they took with them, and they did hunt deer with it.
It was a loner.
It was on loan, but yeah, still.
That still counts.
Yeah.
Now,
That's pretty good evening, huh?
who owned it. If it was a loaner, who loaned it to him?
I don't know who owned it at the time when that happened. I
Hey,
don't.
fisherman, how you doing?
We would have to probably go back and look it up through the on the website. I'm pretty sure they have it. But yeah, it was kind of on loan. Is the only way I can really kind of.
And
They
the
were
air
able to
chamber was
pick
made of
those.
lead?
Yeah, they were shooting lead balls. Yeah,
No. The air chamber.
cast iron.
Cast iron. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It had a valve in there, unregulated.
And it took like an air pump to pump that up, right? Like
Yeah,
a bicycle.
like my little air pump that you saw when we were camping.
Right.
The bicycle pump, yes.
Backlash Fisherman, hello.
Now, how if you were to make one of those like that now, a replica, how much would that cost, do you think?
More than what the original cost to make.
Which was what?
Quite a bit. Honestly, I have no idea. There are replicas out there. Unfortunately, I missed seeing a Giardoni by a few weeks when I was living in Arizona, because one happened to come through the shop over at AOA, Air Guns of Arizona, and I just missed it by a few weeks. I would have loved to
Like
see
you
it.
to know a little bit of knowledge about that.
Yeah.
Lewis and Clark. That's the
would-
only real good air anything that I know.
Believe it or not, that's the gun that won the West.
That one Pocahontas.
But yeah, like I said,
She actually got more deer than they did, though.
yeah. But I understand, but yeah, like I said, it was a lot quieter, and you couldn't see the smoke like you could
There was
the muzzle loaders. It was far
Okay.
quieter, and
Sorry about that.
yeah, I can't quite remember what caliber it was off the top of my head. I would have to go back.
By the
to
way,
my
Pyramid Air and the other one are both the same price.
yeah, because they're both affiliated with each other.
Max says hi, folks.
Let me go back to Fallen Ghost, because I'm wondering where he picked up his Maverick from. I don't know if he said or not. But yeah, if he got that thing all decked out for $2,400, oh man, that was a good deal.
Yeah, we can't hunt anything bigger than a coyote with an arrow rifle. Unfortunately. But we did find out there is regulations for hunting frogs.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Yes, you have to get them on land,
Yep.
which is actually I agree with. I really do. Yes, they were following ghosts. The problem is, a lot of those folks, the training for those folks, what they needed for that Australian Army,
Back.
had a hard time comprehending that air rifle back in the 1780s. And I'm pretty sure it was a maintenance nightmare for a lot of those gentlemen.
Compression ratios would, probably pop more than a few of those cast iron chambers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
I bet a lot of people got hurt because when they blew too.
yeah. And I also got hurt from the business end of it too.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I wasn't there, but I'm going by just what I can consider. I know what cast iron is like, but I've seen cast iron shatter before.
Oh, I have too.
I can't. Oh, good night, Eagle. Thanks
Good
for
night,
coming.
Eagle.
Good night, Ego.
I can't even imagine the shards of just exploding outward.
Yeah.
From pressure. That would
Oh,
definitely be flying real sonic speeds sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact pressure was that they were using. Yes, exactly. Following Ghost. Yeah, it was only for their elite forces. Yeah, 'cause, like I said, it was. If you think back then, being a like we are now, understanding of hand-eye coordination, what's the word I'm looking for? Mechanically inclined was not a big thing back then. So I'm pretty sure that was a big thing back then. But, oh yeah, I mean, and they made them by the hundreds back then.
But the thing is, it took them a long time to do those hundreds.
So you're talking 300 bar there, 320 bar.
That would probably take about a year to make. With
Yeah, pretty
just,
much.
they had to make them individually, different parts, and they had to be chipped and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, each one was all handmade. I guarantee it.
Oh, don't start that, Molly. Those things are contagious.
Yeah,
Now we're all going to get tired.
nah.
Well, that means I can go to bed early.
Oh, so he's also got the dynamic too. That's 4,500 psi. Yeah, that's quite a bit of pressure there. Yeah, but like I said, for some reason I like tinkering with the budget rifles. I know that's a lot of people can afford those, me included. I can't afford any of those that nice stuff right now. I mean, I would love to get my hands on a raw as well, a rapid air weapons. Like I said, a day state. If I had a couple of extra dollars I can throw around, I would probably might buy one of those. That's because they are very pretty. Yep, a lot of hot sands here. Yes. But for some reason, one of my funnest ones and easiest to work with, believe it or not, is that QB78 series. They've been making those since the mid-50s. They're still making them today. CO2 powered. Awesome. You can get them and you can convert them to PCP. They've made the PCP models like the QB Chiefs, the QB Chief 2. So yeah, they do make them like that. And not only that, you can also set them up for a bulk fill for CO2. And you can actually get a little bit more out of it with the instead of putting the cartridges in there, then having it pressurized then. And you can get a pump and you can pump it full of the CO2. You can actually get quite a bit. Ooh, with the custom stock. Yeah, like I said, there's actually a Facebook forum for the QB78s. And another little fun one is that one with the synthetic stock in 177. Those things are awesome for just little plinkers. I mean, they're just great to go out and have fun with. Like I said, I did upgrade my QB78 Deluxe. I do have the upgrades with it. I am hitting 14.5 foot-pounds with it, and that's all I'm going to get out of it without overusing CO2 per shot. And that's right about between 75 and 80 degrees. Temperature does make a difference with CO2. The colder it is, it's not going to expand as much. You're not going to get as much oomph. Now, if you start getting to 98 degrees, 101 degrees, put it back on the shelf.
Are you ignoring your chat?
No, I'm here. I'm following Ghost. Yeah, Ghost there has got a flash pup and a QB78 custom stock. I'm gonna have to go back and see. Did you put that one on the Instagram there, Ghost? The custom stock? Yeah, I still haven't seen the where you got that Maverick. I guess he's going to keep that a secret. Anne Marie, how you doing?
Hi, Anne Marie.
Oh, you had to resub? Yeah, I did lose a few of them within the past few days. I went to 103, and then I went back to 201. Thank you. I saw your video today of you wiring your house. Okay, Ghost. Gotcha.
I feel weird. I want to do what you guys do and go.
Yeah. Well,
It's a little weird.
Yeah, unfortunately, I still like having my stogies and my brandy. I don't like to throw that on YouTube a whole lot.
You use a scope a lot, don't you?
Like to.
Yeah, I kind of have to. My eyesight's not the greatest in the world for the sights and seeing out at distance anymore.
I don't have a problem with this as long as I have my glasses on. With exception, well, right now with my right eye, it's got the cataract that's developing, but that's going to be fixed sooner than later. And I've never been able to shoot out of with a scope. I've always done open sights on things because I can see better.
One of the secrets for shooting a scope, believe it or not, is treat it like an open sights. Keep both eyes open.
Well, I try that, but I have an issue with one of my eyes, which doesn't work that way.
No, I said even though my right eye is bad, I still shoot with both eyes open.
Yeah.
But, I can still have a little bit of that depth of field, a little bit better, but I just can't see up close in front of me anymore. I said, even with the chat, I have to sit back about 2.5, 3 feet from the screen so I can at least read the chat without my glasses. If I scoot up any closer, then I need to put my glasses on. That's why sometimes you'll see me when I'm in here. I'll look off to my right-hand side. I can actually see the chat clearly a little over 3 feet away.
Mm.
Oh, and I'm supposed to have mail tomorrow too, huh?
Yes. Two.
Two of them?
Yeah.
That'd be nice if they all came in the same box.
I think they're different manufacturers.
All right, Jack. Have a good night. Sleep well. Oh, hold on. I forgot about my coffee. I'll be right back. I can't believe I forgot about my coffee.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you want coffee
I
too?
would love coffee too. That's from last night.
Okay. Well, you keep them busy while I do the runs back and forth.
Hey, Molly,
Yes.
I was just doing some research for deer hunting in the city limits of Des Moines, surprisingly enough.
Oh, the water coming out of the faucet's not Phoenix warm anymore.
Okay. And I found out something that I thought I was saying one thing, and I realized that my test that if I want to get a permit to hunt deer in the city limits of Des Moines, I have to hit 5 out of 5 arrows in the kill zone of a 3D deer target at 20 yards.
Is it doable?
To me, it's doable, but I always thought it was 10. So I practiced at 10, not at 5. So that's going to make it twice as easy.
Right.
But yeah, I got a 3D target. I've got 20 yards set up in my yard, so I can do that.
I forgot to check the bait station.
Good night, Ghost.
Good night, Ghost. I forgot to check my bait station out in the yard.
You'll have to check it out later.
That's good to know. So the archery proficiency test is a lot easier than I thought it was. For me, anyway. But if anybody was interested, want to know about it, I could post the information about it. Especially with Jarrett in the chat. He might be interested. Oh, he just left. Okay. Be well, Jarrett.
Good night, Ghost.
Good night, Ghost. No, Ghost is saying goodnight to Jarrett.
Oh, good night, Jarrett.
Yeah, I haven't seen
That's pretty good, Ghost.
Tyler or
Thank you.
You mean Ajax?
Ajax or who else am I thinking of? Yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'll remember later.
Describe them. I will tell you if I probably have them on here. I could probably send a link to them.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Off my
What,
head.
CR?
Yeah, CR is one of them. Yeah.
I've got CR and everybody. I can send a link to them.
Yeah.
From the YouTube side.
I sent them one earlier on Instagram.
Well, but I also have both of them on I believe Facebook too. I don't have Ajax on Facebook, just Instagram. You already had Blake up here already.
Yeah. I mean, some of the usuals we haven't had come up yet.
You had Rob here.
Yeah.
I'll send a link to Herbert T.
Yeah.
My friend Dan.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything from him in about 3 or 4 weeks.
He works nights, so it's kind of hard for him to get on.
I know, but usually he'll put something out on the weekend.
Right. Let's see who else I'm going to put out there. My friend Mike Turner. Let's see who else am I going to put up here.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping my old work buddy would be in here, showing up and commenting on the comments.
I'm going to do Pepper, my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? She doesn't hunt or anything like that, but she is really freaking cool. Let's see here. No.
Yeah, like I said, I agree with Ghost there. Yeah, make sure you get at least 5 shots, 20 yards, hitting the bottle cap. Target.
I use Pepsi bottles generally because I shoot at. I can't show. I got to show you now. I got to turn my cam on. I shoot at these.
Yeah.
I shoot at those.
Yeah, Ghost is still there. Okay. I thought he was leaving.
No, that's how I learned to shoot in the first place.
That was
I was a
chumps.
kid.
Oh, that was Kansas that was leaving. Okay.
I shot at Pepsi bottles because I didn't have regulation targets as growing up,
Yeah.
which made it really easy for me to hunt rabbits once I started doing that.
What are you looking for?
These are fun.
Okay.
Those little cat toys. It's a little cat toy. It's a little mouse.
Knock the stuffing out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, those Hades just pull the stuffing right out of them. But these are perfect size. You get a headshot on these time and time again.
Try doing that with a bow.
Yeah, but this is what you want to be doing if you're going to be doing any kind of pest control. Especially
I got my pest control arrows over here.
Well, no, I'm talking about with a lower powered, like 6 foot-pounds.
There you go. That's a good lower powered one right there.
Yeah, you keep that in the shop, you're gonna break an arrow.
It would definitely take them out.
What did you just do? Did you just bump into the chair?
So I got my 3D target, which I have to reset up. My daughter's going to be coming in next week on the 29th to pick up her cast iron. So
Yeah,
that's good.
Cool. I was hitting these at about 30 feet.
Are they sitting down on something or are they hanging?
Yeah,
on the tail?
well, like you said, you saw my video sitting there in front of the bait station that I have here inside my shop. Now, inside my shop is going to be a little bit closer, so I do have to adjust my holdover. But I decided to go ahead and do 30 feet with this because that's right there at the trajectory.
That's the butter zone?
The butter zone for the trajectory, yes.
I think you need to get somebody who's got a remote control little mouse that you could move around to give you some more challenge.
It'll be a challenge, but that's not the right thing to do
But it would be fun though.
for ethical.
What?
Oh, I don't want to wound them. I want to make sure they're dead.
No.
Wounded and get away.
Mechanical mouse.
Yeah, I know.
Remote control. Because it's moving, you're going to have to practice hitting a moving
Yeah.
target.
One hit, it's done. But no, like I said, to practice, that's what you want to practice with. Something that size, for the headshot there. That's
Also,
what
what works-
you're looking for.
What also works for me when I was practicing is small balloons.
Another thing is a good reactive target, believe it or not, is paintballs on a tee. The 50 cal paintballs on a tee. If you can get those at 25 yards, time and time and time again, you're ready for pest control on small targets.
That'd be good for like rabbits, squirrels, raccoons. I don't know about possums though, because I mean possums generally don't have an issue with most people, but
No, they can become a problem.
I will need your expertise after a bit. I'll talk to you about it. We
Mhm.
have a trash panda problem.
Yeah, just have the shovel ready. Remember what I told you about the 3 S's.
My shovel's out in the shed. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, the 3 S's.
Well, the thing is, I was thinking about using that live trap.
The problem is, what are you going to do after you catch it?
Dispatch it.
That's going to be the issue.
No, he's going to be. He's going out. He's going to go visit the farm.
Nope, do not.
That's against the law. You get in so
cannot-
much trouble.
If you cannot
No.
remove a
There's a
captured.
farm out on the outskirts of town. I'm going to take him up and drop him off.
Nope, you can't do that.
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
Why
You're
is that?
transporting a live game animal.
That's
Yeah,
after I
which is
called
absolutely-
after I called the conservation officer and let him know what's going on.
He's going to tell you the same thing. No, you can't do it because they don't want you introducing any kind of diseases to another section
Well,
of area.
He's being a nuisance animal in the city. So
You would have to be dispatched.
Yep, you're going to have to call the city to take care of that because you're inside the city limits.
because it's like he's getting into our trash.
Yeah. You're just going to have to secure the trash a little bit better.
I need a new can. He tore a hole this big in the bottom of my trash can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, they do that. Especially if it's metal ones will work with a big old giant block of
What
concrete
did you
on them.
do? No.
Excuse me. But yeah, like I said, you got it, Mr. Following Ghost. You know what the 3 S's are, right?
Shoot, shovel, and whatever.
Shush.
Hush.
Shush.
You just hush.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So
Roscoe P. Code.
we heard nothing.
Hush.
I will take this part out of the live. But no,
This-
unfortunately, you cannot transport wild game life.
Well, it can't be left in the city limits. That's for sure.
Yeah, like I said, if it was out in the area, yeah, you can let the game wardens know. Say, hey, I do have an issue.
I got his number.
Yeah, it's causing damage. It's being a nuisance. It's
And
not
he's
afraid.
big.
It's not afraid of you guys.
Mm-mm.
If he's not afraid of you guys, yeah, then we got a problem. Because then they'll get bold enough, especially if it's a boar coon, he can come after you.
It is a boar coon.
Mhm.
He's huge. I've
Uh,
dispatched him before. When
yeah,
I got to my house, I dispatched one.
what you can do is go ahead and get your fishing and hunting license. Go ahead and add the trapping part to it. Pick up a dog proof for about $15, $16. All you need is a little bit of cat food, which I know you have, and a good hard plastic cup. Stake that to the ground so it cannot get entangled into anything. Okay, make sure you got it all cleared wherever that trap can go in a circle, plus 3 feet beyond that. Make a imaginary circle where it can't get anything, where you can't grab anything or nothing. For instance,
Oh, please. You're not going to find stuff.
I know I got everything like packed away right now. You can go to Harbor Freight, pick up one of those dog corkscrew things you put in the soil. For you put a dog leash on so the dog can run around in a circle. They're like $3 each.
Well, I've got that big live trap.
Okay, yeah, and you can you'll actually catch them faster with the dog proof, believe it or not.
I'm sure, but I don't have one right now.
Yeah, those linkable chains that you can use a wrench to lock it into place. You put that in your first swivel at the end of the chain. Attach that to your dog leash for your dog run. Set the trap, put it in the ground, put cat food in there, and drop a hard plastic cup over the top of it.
They'll find it.
They'll find it within probably less than 48 hours. Start eating the dog food out of there and get caught. Like I said again, watch my videos. Quick and easy. And yes, you can be able to use the air rifle of your son's.
Right. That's what they said with the groundhog.
Yeah. Yeah, like I
But
said,
I got permission already for that one.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, Iowa Trapper, that's how he dispatches his raccoons. Is he's using a break barrel air rifle at point blank range, so 177, and he's using the
Car door.
no, he's using the Premiers.
Well, Ian
The Crofton Premier.
we probably end up using the Premier 22 caliber ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, I know it sounds awful, but the heart lung shot. Now, if you do it during trapping season, you can keep the pelt. If you have your traffic,
I don't know how to do that, so that's out of my area of expertise and comfort zone.
That's when you get a hold of Iowa Trapper, and you can probably swing by and pick it up.
Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just contact Iowa Trapper and see if he's interested in trying to help me dispatch this.
Yes, it's out of his way, but yeah, it might be out of his way.
I don't know. Depends on how far he is from me.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where he's at.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
But I did hear that something about him moving to Missouri or something. I don't know. That might be a little bit
I'm not
further
sure.
south.
I think he's staying right where he's at.
Okay. But that's.
But-
I'll talk to you more about it later because you know more about pest control than I do.
Yeah.
Oh man, my
Different
leg is starting to
other
hurt
than
now.
gun and dispatching.
I wish I could stay longer, but I need to put my leg up.
Okay.
But I thank you for allowing me to come up here, and I got showing off my cast iron skillet and stuff. Like I said, this is not a new thing. This is something I got years ago.
Mhm.
Because Cecilia gets mad at me when I buy things. I haven't bought anything. This one was something I bought a long time ago.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, has anybody put up any trail cameras yet? That's here inside the chat.
Don't have any, but I will see you guys later. Good night. Love
See you
you
later.
all.
Good night.
Well,
Good night. And then there was two. So I was just wondering if anybody's ever got either the trail cameras up yet. What kind of footage have you folks been getting with them? You come up here, show and tell. They have any pictures of what they caught on the trail cameras? I know I'll probably be putting out some here in the next week because we are starting to have some issues out in our front yard. They don't need to be taken care of. I just need to find the culprit. I want to make sure I get the one that's the actual animal that is actually being a problem.
The nuisance.
Very nuisance. And then once I find out what they're digging in the yard for, then I can go to that far and treat the soil for that. So they're after something in the yard. They're just tearing the heck out of the yard, leaving big holes, big deep holes. So I know some of the family members here are getting a little on the elderly side next to us, like the mother-in-law. We don't need
Well,
her.
she's 75.
Yeah, we don't need her falling into a hole and breaking a leg, breaking an arm, because they fell, breaking a hip. That's almost a death sentence for a lot of them. So enough of that. So that's one of the reasons why we have integrated pest management. So we can find out what the problem is and we can deal with it. But anyways, does anybody have any good stories on their trail cameras? Just checking. Anybody get any good fishing stories lately? Gardening stories? And I don't know why Cliff didn't come up. Yep. And Mr. Falling Ghost, enjoy your evening. Sleep well.
Good night.
Good night. It looks like everybody's dropping off. Cliff, are you still in here?
There's
Earth
only three
calling
watching.
Cliff. Huh?
There's only three watching.
I know there's only 3 watching.
We could call it and go to bed early.
No, we could.
We could.
All right. With that, everybody, have a good evening. Have a safe week, and I'll see everybody next Wednesday. If not, maybe sooner. Who knows? I might do a pop-up live. I don't know. And always remember, get outside and just have fun. Take photos, take videos, share them with the world, and enjoy. And make sure that we leave the area just as we found it.